Look at the screen, Michael. Michael, look at it.
This guy's a molester! This guy's a molester!
Look at the screen, Michael. Michael, look at it.
This guy's a molester!
Alright, sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Thank you, mods, for being mad active. Appreciate that. I'm going to be first talking about. I'm not gonna look at the page. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna talk about my predictions for the patch, and then I'm going to actually read it. And I haven't looked at it yet.
How are we feeling about these notes, chat? Who has been reading ahead?
Thank you for the generosity, Camus E, Hurricane on 3 bits, Tekken Tim, Donko123, Musa M3, Misato TK, and Crabs Go Pinch. Thank you. Okay, well he deleted that, so. Alright, I want to look at my predictions and then go from there. Okay. 2 videos today. We'll be doing a live reaction on the second channel and then a and then a summary video on the main channel. I'm not looking at chat right now because people can't handle themselves and not spoiling things. But Granta's Eyes, Cosm, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
Michael, look at it.
Alright.
Look at the screen, Michael. Michael,
Okay.
look at it.
Hey, Fi, sorry you got also this weird shit along with the patch. He's hoping they're good.
Hey, thank you, man, Ma. I appreciate the 2 months. And Granta's Eyes, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That's extremely generous. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. So, where do I put myself? Down here? So that I can be everywhere. All right, what's up, second channel? If you've been supporting me, thank you so much. Before we read the patch note, hold on, let me pub this page up. All right. I'm gonna mute alerts as well. Thank you for the generosity, you guys. All right, what's up, second channel? If you've been supporting FeedEx Unhinged, thank you so much. Some people think this is not the main channel, or it's not my channel. It is mine. So you don't have to flame in the comments about stealing content. It's my content. But thank you for supporting and enjoying. We have news about the emergency patch. This is going to be my raw reaction. I haven't read them yet. They literally came out, I think, like 20 minutes ago. I had to eat. First, I want to talk about my predictions for this patch. My optimism in the Tekken team and the direction has significantly gone down. And I say that not to doom, but to kind of set realistic expectations. So, this is my prediction. The emergency Tekken patch is going to have to do more than fix Make Some Noise, which is Jack's clap, and Paul's forward 1+2, and the throw chip. Removal of huge frame advantage, homing moves, and the new weakness removal moves, where they cover up the weakness of a particular character, would be an important start. Trust is at an all-time low right now. However, what I expect will happen is 2-1 clap is going to remain the same but be interruptible. Paul no longer gets the free follow-up. Some bugs will be fixed. Probably they're going to remove the Anna slap interaction. And the core design will remain unchanged and people will continue to be angry. This is my pessimistic take. I'm saying please let me be wrong because I don't want to be right about this. Now, what I want to do is pull up the Tekken page because my assumptions are built partially on this. This is their official post announcing the emergency patch. And what they said is that it was not intended for Paul to get a guaranteed follow-up, and it was not intended that 2-1 clap would be uninterruptible. They did not say anything about the fact that it's a plus frame homing move that's a mid. So I'm not optimistic about these changes. I hope to God they do a full like direction change, but I'm pretty pessimistic about this. These are my predictions. Let's read the patch notes. All right. A lot of text coming through. Let me move myself up here and zoom in. Whoa, okay. This kind of works, right? All right, I'll just read it here. The artwork's nice, right? Balance adjustment policy for version 2.0.02. The development team acknowledges that following the Season 2 version 2 update, the overall game balance has shifted too heavily towards offense. We sincerely apologize that the actual balance changes did not align with the development intentions and policy previously communicated to players, okay? We deeply regret not being able to address the improvements and adjustments that the community had hoped for. Moving forward, we are committed to distinguishing between issues that can be addressed quickly and issues that require more time and community feedback for proper review. We will implement a step-by-step update process to improve the game experience. In this upcoming update, we will fix known issues and begin a balance review based on the following policy. The patch notes for version 2.0.02 are scheduled to be released shortly before the update around 10:30 a.m. Thursday, April 17th, which is 3 days from today. Or maybe 2 days if you're in the Pacific time zone. Okay. Here we go. Number 1. Increase the maximum health value to help mitigate situations where matches are decided through overly one-sided momentum. In light of the current damage environment trending toward inflation driven by offense-heavy game balance and increased aerial combo damage, the maximum health value will be increased. This adjustment is intended to ease situations where matches are too easily decided by one-sided momentum. Okay, so I'm not trying to just instantly hate, but this is an immediate nerf to poking. Okay, so the first thing that we see here is a change to ease like the combo damage and stuff like that, but there's no, unless they made considerations for poking damage, this just means more people throwing out launchers. And the combo length has not been mentioned yet. Number 2, gradual adjustments to overly high reward moves. This update addresses the overall inflation of attack strength and combo damage by implementing adjustments that can be done quickly to moves that provide excessive reward. That's good. We recognize this is a game-wide issue rather than a problem limited to specific characters, and we plan to continue reviewing and tuning these aspects progressively. I like that. Examples of adjustments include in this update: balanced adjustments to high-performance moves that can repeatedly create advantageous situations and lead to one-sided gameplay. Adjustments to moves with disproportionately high reward compared to their risk, ensuring fairer risk-reward balance. That's vague. We'll have to see how the changes go, but this is good. Rebalancing the offensive and defensive aspects of the heat system. Currently, the benefits gained by the attacking player through the heat system are considered too great. The following adjustments have been made. Revised damage scaling when using heat dash to suppress combo damage inflation. Okay, so when you do a heat dash launcher, combo goes down. A combo damage goes down. Adjusted frame advantage on hit for heat engagers, maintaining benefits for the attacker while allowing the defender more opportunities to respond. Okay, reduced frame advantage on hit for heat engagers is really good. We'll have to see the exact numbers to understand what's possible. But this is definitely a step in the right direction. I'm sorry, I'm pasting some notes. Additionally, adjustments have been made to chip damage as follows. Reduce the additional chip damage during heat. Okay, so even more generic heat damage, heat mode chip reduction. Change the system so that moves which already deal chip damage do not receive extra chip damage while in heat state. Further updates will include adjustments to the amount of chip damage dealt by individual moves. This is fine. I already felt like heat state chip damage was not as big of a deal as individual character move chip damage, right? Like Kuma's running 1+2 is ridiculous. That's my take. We'll see. Again, we have to read details. Further balance adjustments. In the next update plan for mid-May, adjustments will include reducing air combo damage and reevaluating the performance of heat burst. Additionally, we will continue to review issues that could not be addressed in this update, such as moves that consistently create advantageous situations leading to one-sided matches, attacks with disproportionately high rewards relative to their risk. Moving forward, we remain committed to incorporating player feedback and will focus on resolving cases of overly dominant character performance and interactions that result in one-sided gameplay. I'm more concerned about interactions that result in one-sided gameplay than I am about over-dominant character performance. If a character is taught, and people will disagree with me on this, and honestly at this point I don't care. Characters in games that are really overpowered and unbalanced aren't necessarily boring. Fox, Falco, Marth, and Melee. They're egregiously top tier, but they're fun to watch. So at this point, I don't care if you are tired of seeing the same characters over and over. If they're fun to watch and interesting, that's what I care about. So what I care about is interactions that result in one-sided gameplay, right? And at the people who will flame me for this, you are probably not playing at a level where this matters. You are probably not playing at a level where people are using their offense efficiently, people are using their defense efficiently. It does not matter. So this does not matter to you at all. I'm not sorry. Are there patch notes or is that it? Okay, that's literally it. So all right. Let's just review. You're telling me it took 11 days for them to write this? Okay. The good thing is we recognize this is a game-wide issue rather than a problem limited to specific characters. This is the key statement here. They need to shorten combo length. And this is not me trying to take away the fun from people who do combos. It's like a genuine challenge for people of all skill levels, tournament levels, and casual level, is staying engaged in the game while you're spending 15 to 20 seconds in the air. Because it's not even a quick time event. It's not even a quick time event where you react to something and hit the button like in like God of War or like Tomb Raider, right? You know what I mean? It's literally a one-player game unless they mess up. So, I don't, like, yes, combo damage is egregious right now, but I think combos in general could just be shortened and it would solve the damage. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I just want to write down the keynotes here. That is insane. That is insane. My most gracious take I could offer here is that there must be some huge issues with like staffing or something for them to only be able to manage these changes. Like if this is the best they can do, they are not getting the multi-billion-dollar resources of Bandai Namco, you know what I mean? All right. Well, that's my initial reaction to the patch. I don't even know if I need to do a main channel clean take of this. This is pretty much everything. So, if you're watching this on the main channel, thanks for your support. That's the patch. We'll have to read specific notes when they come out. They obviously don't have them. They don't like to release patch notes until the update, so I guess that kind of makes sense. What's the scheduled date again? Pacific time, Monday, April 14th is today. What's the release date? The patch is scheduled for... Okay, I found it. I found it. Right as I found it, I did search and went away from it. All right, 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. JST to PDT. 6:30 p.m. Monday. So this is 6:30 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday, April 16th. All right, these are your release dates for the emergency patch. So 2 days. Excuse me. Okay. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that quick rundown. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, let me upload that from my editor. All right. Let's take down the notes for the main channel video. I think I'm being too mean to the softies in the main channel. Health is 180 right now. You guys can... Never mind. He said Buff Fang. I was like, why did you time out Saint Cola? And then he said Buff Fang. So I'm like, all right. That makes sense. That's valid. Let me take these notes. Increase the maximum health. Maybe it is a main channel video. All right, that was Xur. See what I'm saying? How much do you think they'll increase it? That's the thing. I have no fucking clue. Because there's no universe where I would have thought, yeah, Hwoarang needs a high crushing homing low in neutral. Right? They could fucking increase the HP to 360. They dead ass could do it to 360 and we would not know. And they would be like, yeah, now you get double the interactions. I can't remember you doing Evo Vegas. Are you really at... Sorry. You've said a lot of kind messages, so I don't want to be rude. That's a crazy question to ask me after reading this bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. You've been very polite in your previous messages, and I appreciate the kindness. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sorry. I apologize. I formally apologize. Increasing HP feels like it'd make lower damage characters worse. This makes poking worse. Hey, Yolando, TLDR, please listen, bro. I'm not your fucking chat GPT. You can watch it on YouTube after, okay? It'll be up soon. Let's see. They didn't. This shit blows my mind, man. I actually don't understand. BDX have all right to be on at least I like mid-level player of Tekken player. I'm angry. I think I see what you're saying. They didn't give any details, bro. If the nerfs don't drastically change the game design, the game will still be unfun. If they increase health for more interactions, but interactions aren't fun to get, yeah. Yeah, I agree. You know, more health makes sense. They don't like poking. They do not like poking. So it makes sense. It makes sense. They don't like poking, so it like, you know. They don't like poking. Of course they're going to nerf poking. Like why am I surprised? Why am I surprised that poking was nerfed? That's my fault. That's my fault for being surprised. Thank you, R. Suarez. I feel you said the science. Yeah, no, it's my fault. It's 100% my fault. My fault that I like sidestepping, that I like poking. That's my fault. There's no reason for me as a Tekken fan to enjoy those two things. the shit, bro. Oh my fucking god. Didn't Nee suggest a health increase? Maybe. I don't know. Is Nee being called a shill? I suggested a million different things that aren't being taken. Who's that already deal chip? Do not receive extra chip damage. This. I don't even know if I want to say anything, bro. It feels like whatever I say is guaranteed to not happen. It feels like everything. What the fuck? How come my stupid ass face is on other people's fucking thumbnails, bro? I'm sick of this shit. Make your own. Thank you for the raid, Sajam. BDX says season 2 needs nerfs. Watch my damn video! Christy. They didn't do any of these changes. They didn't do any of these fucking changes. Not a single one of these fucking changes were made. What did I just do? No. Stop. Can this shit fucking go back? How do I get this fucking frame? 57? Yeah, I'll like my own video. Fuck it, bro. Why is this thing here, man? Whatever, bro. I don't care. Anyways, did I cover all these? Didn't they say this already? Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, how much more HP gonna be? 10? Yeah, I'll ask VDX from the future and I'll get back to you. See you in a bit. You tell me if I should be angry with the fixes or not? No. I'm not gonna do that. My YouTube video might. You set up the dev's apology? What the fuck are you talking about? Sorry. I don't know, bro. I need to see the changes. I'm sorry. I lashed out. That guy didn't deserve it. That guy did not deserve that. I'm sorry. He did not deserve it. That's my fault. I apologize. They already said this, right? Am I stupid? They already said this. Could not be addressed. So are they addressing this or not? Excuse me. I'll save this for later. I tweeted in anger. I should wait. We need the patch notes before I can say that. Move forward, we remain committed to incorporating player feedback. We'll put. I fucking hope so, bro. Am I not a player? I must not be a player. That's my fault. I'm not a player. I'm an inside agent. Bandai boys. I have to put the fucked up part is if I post this on YouTube, I have to put quotes around this shit. Otherwise, people are gonna think I said it. Look at this bullshit, dude. Look at this. This shit blew my fucking mind. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Somebody asked, like, people are so sure you have a what devs to do next, they don't bother to check. I said, this pic is edited, but it shows a sample of my titles and thumbnails over the first year of Season 1. The shill allegations mainly come from the far right column, right? That's what I said. And I circle it in big red circles. I don't think it has something to do with politics, especially with far right people. I am far right and I like watching your videos. Look at the screen, Michael. I'm not gonna survive. Hey, Implosive Raikou, thank you for the 314. Let me replay these. Thanks again for the raid, Stayjam.
Look at the screen, Michael.
I'm Mango7, thank you so
Michael, look at
much.
it.
This guy's
Dubsticks,
a molester.
thank you. And Al Capone you. Thank
Look
you
at
for
the
the prime.
screen, Michael. Michael, look
Good
at
luck, yeah. Thank you, Stayjam. I appreciate the raid. I was not... When under genuine stress, I've been conditioned very hard to not yet raise my voice. Like, I do it on stream because it's funny. But as I want to crash out like Tyler1 and say fix the game, and I can't bring myself to do it. I'm so mad that I can't even... It's not even that I'm holding it in, I just can't do it. Are there notes? No, Sajam, there are no notes. There are vague directions. And, yeah, brother, yeah. Lose My Breath by Stray Kids. This song is fire, bro. Like when I see Nina. Rebalancing the offensive and defensive. Okay, reduce damage scaling when using heat dash.
Are we doomed?
What's up, Hammy the Chimp? Are we doomed? We are on the hook for 2 more days. I think we're on the hook for 2 more days. Reduced additional chip damage during heat. Just did frame advantage on hit. Change the system. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming over me, bro. I'm about to fucking throw my monitor out the window. What did I just say? I deadass forgot what I just said. What? How would I watch Daredevil on my fucking phone, bro? No, what made me want to throw my monitor out the window? No, I know I said I was gonna throw my monitor out the window. I don't remember what triggered it. See you, Dubsticks. Thank you for the generosity. And have a good evening. The song did? I feel something coming over me? Oh, yeah. Jesus. Woo! We are Venom. Okay. Adjustments will include reducing air combo damage. Okay. I got it. I know the title of this video. Nah, title is Namco, Please Listen to Me. Generic ass title. Hey, nobody fucking asked you, blue name. Okay, 10 minutes was too long for that. 10 minutes was too long for that. 69 seconds. What if they buff poking damage? You think they're gonna do that for all 36 characters? When's 2xKO, bro? 2xKO leaked release date. Fuck it, bro. I need Tom Cruise himself. I need Nicolas Cage. I need Matt Damon from the Bourne trilogy to get into the Riot offices and ship me a 2xKO dev build. I need it. I need it. I need Daniel Craig to go on one last mission as James Bond. Why don't you get back into Street Fighter 6? Every single Street Fighter match I play, my hairline goes back by 1 follicle. I have about until 1600 MR until I'm bald. Why did I play fighting games, bro? Why did I play fighting games? Why did I play Tekken? What other paths lay before me? Why not Virtua Fighter? I will ban you. I will ban you. Don't you think if I liked Virtua Fighter, I would be on Virtua Fighter? How is this so confusing? How is this so confusing? I don't understand. I don't understand, okay? Look, why not Virtua Fighter V? You think I'm a fucking idiot? You think I did this because I like Virtua Fighter for a whole year? You think I did a year of Tekken? Just not aware of Virtua Fighter's existence? You know, just, oh, I never thought about playing Virtua Fighter. My bad, bro. You're hilarious. Don't ban me, please. See, if you if I sub, would you be a bro and skip to Steve? I'm just a piece of meat for this guy, bro. You know, he switched to Virtua Fighter, and now he needs a guide from me. That's why he's asking me to play Virtua Fighter. He did not ask for that before. He asked me to go through the Steve changes. He didn't know how to hit the 5 Fox Fury button, and now he wants me to make a Virtua Fighter guide for him. When the Switch to Nintendo Online, are you gonna play Soul Calibur 2? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Got any Valorant lineups? I can't aim. That's not an exaggeration. I cannot aim. Valorant is a game built on aiming. Sitting still and aiming. And dating other Valorant players. I'm engaged, I can't aim, and I don't have the patience to sit still. Literally not built for that game. Dude, I have Kovacs, bro. How long have I spent on Kovacs? Not enough time. 39 minutes. That's why my aim is so ass. Oh, that's funny. I do like Call of Duty. All right. I've almost cleaned up these notes to do my stupid ass video for my lovely YouTube audience. Why are we retiring? I thought the patch looked promising. Who the fuck used the word retire? Because it wasn't me! I suck dick at StarCraft, bro. It's not even close. StarCraft is a real-time strategy game. High APM, which is cool. Alright, I fit all the notes into one fucking page. I did it. Dad.
This guy's a molester.
SC Soul Calibur or StarCraft? You might be my favorite person ever. I appreciate that. I would hope there would be more pleasant people in your life than me, but I do appreciate that, Tekken Tim. Speedrun Mario 64. The problem with Mario 64 speedruns is the speedruns skip all the levels I like. I'd rather play Super Mario Sunshine. Like, if you do like the what, 16 star or whatever, you go straight to the fucking basement and the desert levels, and then you pick up the stupid ass rabbit, and then you go to the underwater level. Those are like my least favorite levels. Play 120 star? I have a fiance, bro. What do you... Either I'm going to be bottom of the leaderboard, or she's never seeing me again if I do 120 star. What are we talking about? What the fuck? You'd be doing it for fun, not for leaderboard placements. Do you see? Okay, so I, for one, appreciate that you meet me where I am. That you meet me as I come. Pause. And talk to me like person to person. No prejudice. But do you see my assumed ethnicity? And just say, do it for fun and not for leaderboard placements? Come on. It's called Asian, not Bijan. Exactly. Come on, dude. What, the mayor? What? Come on, what? What? Longtime YouTube viewer and occasional Twitch lurker, just wanted to shout out some love for you and your content. Thank you, Denthos. You are my favorite purple name as of this moment. Amano tried to say first time chatter, but the derogatory emote came out. Don't take that seriously. Show the world my Marth? Nobody should ask for that. That my Marth is ugly. I'm not Fee's favorite purple name. Look, man, maybe you're colorblind. Maybe I should not make fun of somebody who cannot see color the same way the rest of us can. Maybe I should be polite. However, you may possibly forgive me for this one. You ever put together a tournament, get watched for the first round because his Martha's ass? Because I did. Can't be worse. What? Oh, you put together a tournament? I see. Um. The world went downhill when Main Man stopped calling you fiddledicks, and the world started going uphill again when I timed you out for 300 seconds. For 10 minutes, we will know a little more peace. The sun is a little bit brighter. My mom is definitely happier. $300 is 5 minutes, though. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the correction. Everybody who corrected me can get 10 minutes. And now that I know it's 600 seconds, well, look at that. Now, I did hit the 300-second button for the comedic timing, so I actually have to untime them out and then retime them out. Give me one moment. And we're good. All right, thank you. Submissive fiddledicks. Yeah, I deserve this shooting. See, if you know you deserve it. Did you know that 300 seconds is 5 minutes? I'm not correcting. I'm making sure the information's properly relayed. I appreciate you for relaying that information to me. And I would like to relay this information to you. VDX timed out Trombinator 420 for 600 seconds.
This guy's a molester! This...
Mari Sleepy, thank you so much for gifting subs to Lazy Rico and Wavy. Thank you so much. Kiryu34, thank you for the prime. And Zabor98, thank you for the prime. FDX, so how's the statement by Bamka looking in your opinion? You can check out my YouTube video that will be coming up very soon for that information. Hey, by the way, just want to say I'm super grateful for the talk you had with Sage the other day. As someone who only plays 2D fighters and touches Tekken super casually, hearing all that was really good. And even up with understanding why Tekken 7 was the way it was. Thank you, Yosh Ara.
Look at the screen, Michael. Michael, look at it.
X Spicy Fira, thanks for the Prime. And Aldriz. And Mario Sleepy, thanks for gifting us up to Avon. Sharing the banger playlist. This is Pop 2024. So exclamation Pop 2024. Thanks for the sub, Hope.
Guy's a molester.
Copium from Hope. I appreciate the sub, bro. Thank you.
This guy's a molester.
Mayhem FTH, thanks for the Prime. Maybe this is the song we needed. This is the song we needed. Así la vida, baby. Made it out. Okay. Camila, please. We did not make it out yet.
This guy's a molester.
What's up, Shell Shock? Thank you. Quirk Muffin, thank you for the tier 1. 6 months in advance. I appreciate it, bro. I probably still won't play Virtua Fighter, but I do appreciate the generosity. Will you do melee streams? I don't know. It depends on my hands. Do you prefer chicken or steak? Steak. Rivals of Ether. None of the Smash clones hit for me. None of the Smash clones hit for me, which is rough.
Michael, look at it.
Thanks for the anonymous sub. Look at the screen. Nice job. You rolled it. 50-50. Quirk Muffin, thanks again. And Mayhem FTH, thank you. I'm actually a huge Tekken nerd. Cheers, bro. Thanks for getting a fun clip out of me. Hey, Lucas W. Thanks for the flexibility, by the way. I appreciate it. How are we feeling? Not great, but that might just be a me thing. All right, guys, let's preview this shit. What's up, Tony? Thank you for the raid. Tone says you're cute and handsome. I appreciate it. Tony, I need your opinion. Sorry to interrupt your coffee to delegate OT work. It's all good. We all know it wasn't coffee. Hey, do you think this should go on the second channel? I was being angry here. Not mad. Maybe it's a second channel angle, bro. It might be a second channel video. Second channel? Yeah, I think so. It's probably. Yeah, it's a second channel thing, I think.
Look at the screen, Michael. Michael, look at it.
Hi-fi.
Mudo TK, thank you for the 6 months. Let's do a fresh take. Let's do a fresh take. Check out Ryan Hart's tweet. The fuck? What tweet are you talking about? Hey, don't bait me, man. I'm gonna ban you. Where's the tweet? Oh, here we go. I don't see anything wrong with this tweet. What? Did you want me to rage at it like I rage at the orange names in my chat? It's a day ago, yeah. Never mind? Yeah, I thought so. Oh. What do I do? Where do I go? Like, is the game gonna be fun to commentate? Is the question. If the game is fun to commentate, then I'm fine. If it's not fun to commentate, then You know the answer is no? No, I don't know the answer is no. You guys are so fucking dumb sometimes. Listen, if I knew the answer, I would not pose a hypothetical question. I would tell you what I think. I would tell you, yeah, this game will probably still be fun to commentate. No, this game will probably not be fun to commentate. You know the answer. Shut the fuck up! Sick of people telling me what I know and don't know. It's a way of talking, not literal sorry if I upset you. It's okay. I'm more upset at the concept of the message than you specifically. Cheers, lime green name. We all good. Hey, wait, that's pretty smooth. Damn, bro, take a deep breath. These people are just trolling you at this point. I respect your advice. Purple name, I respect your advice. I'm still deciding if I need to re-record this shit. Do it now, don't waste time. Is Tia gonna live? Give it to me straight, doc. I'm not a doctor, bro. Bro, calm down. You're lucky to still have viewers. Be grateful. Not all viewers are evil. Yeah, but that guy is evil. I'm not gonna shoot him, but that was funny. I'm not gonna shoot him, but that was funny. Ah. Like, it's really difficult, I think, to convey the way I felt for the past like 2 weeks. Because every piece of advice given to me to keep things in perspective is something I did automatically. So the shitty ass patch came out and I was tweaking. And then I spent the next, like, honestly, since then, every day I've been like, you know, I'm lucky to have an audience that watches me play old Tekkens and Street Fighter and Fortnite. Like, that's pretty lucky to have. I am fortunate to be able to do this. There's not a day that goes by where I don't feel gratitude for being able to do what I do. I have a lot of things to be grateful for and a lot of things to appreciate. So why does it still feel so bad that Tekken went this way? Why does it still feel so bad? And I keep thinking about that. And the conclusion I've come to, I think, is there's a mix. There's a lot of reasons. So for one, I went into the past 2 months, like post TWT, leading up to season 2, grinding the game very seriously, like paying for coaching, like grinding sets and like analyzing videos, stuff I didn't really get to do when I was really focused on content. So I was really focused on the specific improvement angle to hopefully compete again. I thought season 2, if it got better, might have been the season that I travel to compete again in. You know? So that was something I was really hopeful for that kind of vanished, right? And that was layer 1. And then secondly, I was blown away by the negativity, and not just in my direction, but I think what really did it for me is Spag talking about not doing Heat Speak anymore. When did you ever have a podcast that had me, Arslan, Kokoma, Rangchu, CBM, Speed Kicks, Joey Fury, Joka, Kwis, like, where else did you get content like that? That's just FOMO bait? You can actually suck a dick, bro. What the fuck, bro? People just love talking about stuff they don't know about. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. You don't have to permaban him. A permaban is too much. You don't have to permaban him. I appreciate the solidarity. Good. Stand down. It's okay. You don't have to permaban him. I appreciate it. No, but oh God, what was I saying? Yeah, that also frustrated me. Was the dude who hosted, like, yeah, Spag has said some stuff that was probably not accurate, and he defended Namco in ways that they probably do not deserve, right? But ultimately, the stuff he's done for the community, hosting multiple Red Bull Golden Letters, NA versus EU, Pakistan versus Korea, it's some of the most hype shit that we've had. So I got a bunch of hate and a bunch of stuff, and that was like annoying. Like, I would see it, it would be negative, it'd be annoying. I thought I could move on, you know? But the hate that pushed Spag out actually made me like angry. Like, I tweeted all that stuff I did because of the negativity stuff, because it made me genuinely angry about that. And it's so frustrating to me because the people that did it, the people that made content spreading rumors about me, Spag, the main man, they just dip. They just go. They just say, okay, I'm done with Tekken. But it wasn't like a clean exit. You know, there's a difference between not enjoying the building you're in anymore and just leaving. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that and kicking over the furniture and slamming the door on your way out. You know what I mean? We arrived at the same result, but now there is more damage to the scene than there would have been if they just left. So all of that has made me more upset. It's why it's so hard to make content about Tekken. It's why people very innocently, can somebody unban It's Don, bro? Can somebody unban him, please? He's unbanned? All right. It's a very innocent thing for people to ask me, like, have you seen the Tekken 8 mod where they remove heat and rage and power crush? That's a very innocent question. You know? That is a harmless question. But just the idea of looking at Tekken 8 right now reminds me of all of that. It reminds me of all of these terrible things happening. It sucks. It sucks. Have you thought about making Street Fighter content? Another innocent question, right? It's a very innocent question. And I've been trying to make Street Fighter content since the last Sajam Slam. I've been trying to make an instructional video since I started playing the game again, like a few days ago. It is so difficult to sit down and make a video when all this shit is going on. Why leave one dumpster fire for another? Why tell another man how to feel about a game? I like playing Street Fighter. The Street Fighter 6 complaints are from top level players. The amount of gameplay you can do to stop, like to take control of the match before a throw loop is even on the table is way higher. It makes me bald because I suck at it. What about going back to League? See, you don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with me, and that's okay. It's not my job to please everybody. Go back to League. What the fuck? Whew. You know, one time you bodied me in season 1? Yeah, yeah. I recognize you. Brawl Pro seems happy. Cool, man. I just came in here. I have one genuine question. Can you see yourself taking a longer break if these patch unfortunately become half-assed? I don't want them to be half-assed, but I'm wary of the future of this game. Yeah, I think... I haven't... Well, I do... I do have a problem taking a break in the sense that I liked Tekken 8 at the end of Season 1. So that's one thing. The other thing is figuring out what to do with my content in the meantime. That's the hard part. Did you really beat Arslan Ash? Hey man, Google is free as fuck. Do you think I would go around lying about that? Do I strike you as the type of guy that would just start lying about people I beat? Why not just play Tekken 8 as bad as it is? I'm sure you can still help people at the lower ranks. Because I want to compete in the game. And competing in the current version of Season 2 will make me worse at Tekken. I think you're analytical and good enough for player to do historic runs of competitive fighting games like Summoning Salt. I'll have to look that up. Because I had a lot of content ideas for that, but they feel exhausting compared to making stuff about the current game, you know? I've had content ideas for like older Tekken stuff and competition, and the few obstacles I have, I think, is that I live too far from the like super strong players of those old games, so we don't have really good connections. So it's hard to like train and make content about that unless I lived with like locally. And I would want to play the games and really understand them more. What else do you enjoy doing? I shit you not. Like, this year has, why is Street Fighter running? This year has been Tekken, bro. Like, I've left the game AFK, sure, for a little bit while I do like thumbnails and stuff, but if the game has been open, I'm either making content or playing the game. My year has been Tekken 8. I don't do other things. Where is Street Fighter, bro? Street Fighter 6 hours, like 500, but also AFK. Are you up to date with FF14? FF14's newest patch fucking sucks, bro. I can't finish the story. I'm struggling. Like, there's a random guy I watch sometimes who just talks about the most broken characters in shitty old Mortal Kombat games. Realistically, it's just fun for people to hear about Akuma years after he was a terror. Yeah. That kind of content is, I think, interesting as well. I'll have to figure out how I can make it because it's just hard for me to make. The hardest part about this stuff is just, it's just sad, man. Are you going to be at Combo Breaker this year? No. I don't think I'm traveling this year except for Evo. Don't let the haters affect you. I mean, the haters are one thing. It's just, I want to play the game. I want to play Tekken 8. And I don't think this patch is going to fix it. They're trying to do it. They're trying to adjust it piece by piece instead of rolling it back and then adding things slowly. Nala FX, thank you so much for the 10 gifted, bro. Oh shit, it's muted.
Look at the screen, Michael. Michael, look at it.
Thank you very much. Here, let's play it again. It won't play again. It's so fucking cursed. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the generosity. How you feel with the HP change? I think it's dumb. Why'd you say no to Baldur's Gate 3? The aesthetic doesn't really appeal to me. What is appealing to you? Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. To XK Alpha Lab? Yeah, probably. Anything other than Tekken will cost you viewers. So, my question to you is, did you think I don't know that? Like, was my response to that message supposed to be like, oh shit, I didn't realize that people want to watch me for Tekken. But now that he said that, oh, what am I gonna do? Oh shit. Does that mean every time I've been playing Street Fighter, less people have been watching me? But like, every time I start my stream, there's a view count. How did I? Everybody's suggesting games, but the hard part, which is what I've been saying the whole time, is there are very few games that can go into the main channel. You know what I mean?
I will attain enlightenment if he simply
Thanks,
plays
Lucid
my video
SSB.
game.
I
Big
appreciate
Five
that.
fan since day one, except when he doesn't play Tekken or my game.
Tekken Retro would be best for the channel, yeah. And like I've been saying for the past 11, actually no, for the past 2 months, I've been trying to make Retro Tekken content. It's hard. It's hard to get myself to do these things when the state of Tekken, when like opening up Tekken 8 makes me sad. So like I don't, it's not,
Look at the screen, Michael.
I literally
Michael, look at it.
lose
Look at
sleep.
the
Like
screen,
this isn't to make people feel sorry for me,
Michael,
okay? This
look
isn't
at
the
it.
point. I sleep like 4 hours a night when I need like 8 to 10 because I will
Look
just
at the
wake up and
screen,
have
Michael.
content ideas.
Michael,
There's so
look at
many ideas that just don't get turned into videos because they're hard or like emotionally exhausting to do. So it's like, it's not like I've never thought of making a Street Fighter video or making a Tekken Tag 2 video or making a Tekken 5 video.
This guy's a molester.
That audio. Roses are Dan, thanks for the gift sub. Rock with a smiley face, smiley face. Thanks for the prime. Ret Silon, thanks for the prime. And Coltronics, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, bro. Thank you so much. Is season 2 really that unplayable for you? Yeah, I got videos on that, man. It's about long-term like Tekken skill plans. I'm sorry again. I made you. No worries, bro. Hey, I appreciate the apology. I'd already forgotten about it. You're all good. Bless your Mexican roommate for putting you on this stuff. Been bumping mariachi music and dembo thanks to your stream. Cheers. Yes, thank you for the video idea. I've already thought about that. Tabletop RPGs? No. It's so hard to find people that are fun to play tabletops with. The last, well, he might be watching the stream, so I shouldn't say that. Yeah, no, I don't like tabletop RPGs. I think learning various other fighting games guided by top players from the games would make for cool content. It would fit your analytical approach, but like there are not many other fighting games I like. I feel like the odds that Bamco leaves Tekken 8 in its sorry state is low. Hopefully there's some more. The problem isn't that they aren't listening. The problem is that it'll take like 6 months minimum, I think, for them to fix the game. Health increase specifically, I think it's dumb. I think it's a band-aid fix. You should try Souls PvP. You should watch this video. Monster Hunter's alright. I think I would have liked Monster Hunter, the one before, Afterworld. Rise? I think Rise was really fast. I think Rise I would have liked. I like the quality of life stuff from Wilds, but it's a bit slow. That's more like why you hate the campaign. No, it's actually more about how I hate the gameplay loop and the community. Rise was really fun for a first kill in every monster, but very easy, no replay value. I see. Maybe you should pick up something like photography or guitar. Music is very difficult for me to authentically enjoy. I used to do a lot of music. I made this 13 years ago. I had to give up this YouTube channel when I started applying for colleges. And then
This guy's a molester.
I got waitlisted and rejected by almost every school I applied to, except 2 like low prestige colleges. So it's very difficult for me to play music and have fun with it now. Are you looking for suggestions right now? No. Do I still have that guitar? Same one. I can barely play it anymore. The Chaos Pad is from the KP2. It's a MIDI controller. Can you sing like Matt Bellamy? No, I can't. The problem is I don't have the resilience to keep playing music. You know how mad I get when I play Street Fighter? That's how mad I get when I play music. Why get mad when you play music? Because it's impossible to think about. It's impossible to think about the way things could have been if I didn't stop playing. You cannot stop this video with a solo section. I won't. I did the live version of the solo. You said the same thing about the gym. You're starting to understand me. Have you ever considered smoking crack? No. This shit out of tune as hell. How did you get this tone? It's a bit carried. The tone is a bit carried because the bass track is underneath it. But I also spent a lot of time on it. It was a Line 6 amp. Were you good at piano? Never as good as I wanted to be. It's like finding out your dad was a crazy. I'm 29, bro. I am nobody's dad. I am nobody's dad. What the fuck? This one was cool. You have a bass as well? I do. I had a 6-string. This was 12 years ago. What those fingers do? Bro. Please. What the fuck, bro? I shot the wrong guy. I shot 2 of the wrong guys because they dove in front of this dude to protect him. Why 6-string bass? I wanted the capabilities of the 6-string bass, which sounds like no shit, right? But like, I literally only played Muse, you guys, except for in like Pep Band. Favorite jazz guitarist? I'm ignorant as fuck, bro. I literally just played Muse. That Sony TV? I don't know. We gave it away a while ago. But I used to play Melee on that. Wes Montgomery's good. Yeah, Newborn's there. You ever tempted to play music again? Sometimes. I like noodle around on the piano downstairs. Knowing what I know now, I tried to hold on that TV as long as possible, but it's my parents' house, so. You ever just blankly stare at your guitars? Yeah. Can you still do your pinball cheats on unregistered Hypercam 2? That's a deep cut, bro. I didn't do a Hysteria cover. This is the best thing I did. And honestly, the mixing on this shit is really shit. This was the first time I did a cover that didn't have the bass track underneath it. So like the drums are really poorly mixed. The tones is pretty awful. But it was the first time I tried to do it. So I was pretty proud of that. You know what's funny? So, this was my junior year of high school. And so you know Patty, right? She spent most of high school being into, she knew I had a crush on her, but she was into other dudes. So at this point in time, I had officially given up. And so I made this video to impress a different girl from a different school that I wanted to take to prom. And then, this is the craziest part of the story. Patty wanted to go to prom with me because she would feel more comfortable with me. But I knew she wasn't interested in me as a partner. She just wanted a fun friend to go with, right? Because that's all I was. I was just her fun friend. So, our mutual friend, who coincidentally happened to look a little bit like this, came to my house to convince me to take Patty to prom. Yeah, it was crazy. Patty knew what she was doing. Mixing aside this type of shit teenagers imagine themselves doing when they hear music. Can you still play the guitar like this? No. You were pretty good though. Why the rejections at the schools? Because I was another Asian dude that did math and music, bro. But I came from a small school instead of like a big California school. So the stats were not in my favor. I bumped the camera on this take and I thought it looked so cool. I just kept it there. That part was so cool. I redid that riff. I think I did that part. I spent maybe 6 hours recording just that part. Was that comment and your response about university rejections or girl rejections or both? Fuck! Fuck! That shit was hard, man. What else did I do? Do you still have the guitar? Sounds very Final Fantasy. It does. That's why I like Muse a lot, I think. Is because it was so cool. Oh. This performance, I have mixed feelings about. You ever fight with any of the pianos at the Combo Breaker venue? Yeah, sometimes. I fucking fucked up, bro. I can't watch this. Where's the good shit? Everybody played that song. Everybody played that song. Here we go. Here's a good one. Lake Oswego? I didn't live here. I didn't live here. I was invited to perform here. Do you remember the church scene? I saw the church scene and I spent like the rest of my youth trying to learn that song. I don't have a full version of that. That's rough. Anyways, I have to re-record that shit. Where did the patch notes go? Oh. Let's see this version. Hold on. Maybe I'll just upload this. You right about that, Billy. You right about that. I just want to play the game. I feel that. Bro, I don't even want to I don't even want to make this video, man. Ulsan said play Minecraft. Is that on Twitter? They needed to revert the patch, man. They needed to revert the patch. How long has my playlist been going? We are like 40 songs down. This dude got found guilty today? Block Boy, JB? TK? He was found guilty today? His trial was today? I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was found guilty a while ago. Today? Murder, but not capital murder? It was a second charge? Oh my god. That is wild. He was serving 50 for one first murder charge, but he had another incident he was on trial. Jesus. Can you give me a quick summary of the emergency patch? I'm driving right now. Would you like any fries with that? Maybe some ketchup? And anything to drink? I love Stream FDX. I didn't know you got down like this compared to on YouTube. We bring the vibe, you know. Welcome, the dishonest Abe. Let me delete that dumbass question. Oh, fuck. Your suspicion of the gradual time to rebalance the patch reflects the devs not wanting to create bugs during competitive season. Yeah. I'm trying to run over kids in my neighborhood. Can you give me a summary? What the fuck? Watching YouTube for a while got me into Tekken 8 rank ride after playing very little fighting games. Cheers, Timmy Bowtie. Dong Dong Never Die. I remember that. That's old as fuck, isn't it? Theoretically, they can still do the T6 Tag 2 thing and make buttons do like 130%. I'm pretty sure if you went up to the current Tekken dev team and said, we could do this like T6 or Tag 2, they would like laugh at you. All right, wait. I should do this. Okay. I've been working up the energy to do this. Let me do this. Oh, okay, okay. Ah! Give me a sec. Shirt is cool, thanks. It's from Vietnam. My cousins made it. My fault. For legal purposes, that was a joke. Actually, it might not even be. Anyways. All right. Oh, Christ. That's funny. Your cousins do bulk order? All right, I get to make the joke, okay? Strictly privileged to me. Okay. Where are my predictions? This shit is actually still so funny. This shit is funny. You're kind of cute, not gonna lie. Now, the ratio of times I received that comment between pretty girls and dudes is 1 to 9. So are you a pretty girl that is going to shift that dynamic? Or will you be another statistic? I take those odds, bro. And answering that, take the compliment, dog, that is 100% a dude. He might look like Jin. That's funny. All right, where is my predictions? Where are my predictions? Pardon me. All right. Okay, let's run it one more time. Nox Ipso, thank you for the tier 1. What's up, you guys? It's VDX. Bandai Namco has finally broken their silence after announcing the emergency patch. We're going to read through their statement today, but first, I want to cover my predictions for where I think this emergency patch is going to go. If you want to see my raw reaction to us reading through this the first time, it'll be on my second channel, VDX Unhinged. Some people have flamed that channel for saying, like, it's stealing content. It's my other channel, so it's okay. Anyways, my prediction was that the emergency Tekken patch... Well, first, I think the emergency Tekken patch has to do more than just fix Make Some Noise, Paul's Forward 1+2, and the throw chip, okay? I think they have to remove the huge frame advantage, the homing moves, and the moves that cover the weaknesses of specific characters, what I call the weakness removal moves, okay? Trust is at an all-time low right now because of what they said about the defensive direction of the game and then releasing this extremely offensive patch. I'm a bit pessimistic, though. I said... However, what I expect will happen is 2-1 clap will remain the same, but be interruptible. Paul will get the bug fixed, and some other bugs will be fixed, like Anna's move copying bug. I think the core design will remain unchanged, and people will continue to be angry, but I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. Where do I base these claims? This is a tweet from the Tekken account, where they immediately this tweet came out when April 3rd. Okay, so 11 days ago they acknowledged that they needed to patch these things, but I was concerned by the phrasing. They talked about the unintended follow-up on Paul's forward 1+2, which makes sense. But then they talked about Jax make some noise, saying that the third hit is uninterruptible, which means by design it was supposed to be interruptible, but no statement about the fact that it's a +8 homing chip damage mid. So I'm pessimistic. I hope to be proven wrong, but based on their statements and based on the direction of the team, my best belief is that it's going to take a while. It's going to take more than this emergency patch. It's going to take multiple patches into the future. Now, let's read their statement. If you just want the TLDR, you can skip to the timestamp below where I'll just go through the notes really quickly. But I'm going to read their statement and then we'll talk about it. Balance adjustment policy for version 2.0.02. The development team acknowledges that following the Season 2 update, the overall game balance has shifted too heavily toward offense. We sincerely apologize that the actual balance changes did not align with the development intentions and policy previously communicated to players. They're talking about that EVO interview where they said it was going to be a defensive patch. We deeply regret not being able to address the improvements and adjustments that the community had hoped for. Moving forward, we are committed to distinguishing between issues that can be addressed quickly and issues that require more time and community feedback for proper review. We will implement a step-by-step update process to improve the game experience. In this upcoming update, we will fix known issues and begin a balance review based on the following policy. The patch notes for version 2.02 are scheduled to be released shortly before the update around 10:30 a.m. on Thursday, April 17th. So if you look at the notes right below here, for West Coast US Pacific time, that will be 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday when the patch notes will come out. All right? Okay. Point number 1. Increase the maximum health value to help mitigate situations where matches are decided through overly one-sided momentum. In light of the current damage environment trending toward inflation driven by offense-heavy game balance and increased aerial combo damage, the maximum health value will be increased. This adjustment is intended... I'm going to say that one more time, bro. That was awful. In light of the current damage environment trending toward inflation driven by offense-heavy game balance and increased aerial combo damage... Oh my god, I keep saying it wrong, bro. All right. Sorry, JCR. One more time. In light of the current damage environment trending toward inflation, driven by the offense-heavy game balance and increased aerial combo damage, the maximum health value will be increased. This adjustment is intended to ease situations where matches are too easily decided by one-sided momentum. I think this change is not good. This is a direct nerf to poking unless poke damage increases. This is a band-aid fix for the long combos, the insane chip damage, the increased combo damage that the rest of the cast has. It's a good acknowledgement of the offensive problems, but it's a big nerf to poking. Then again, we know that the current iteration of Tekken, the current philosophy of the team, doesn't like poking, right? They've nerfed Deviljin's poking. They focus more on like string offense and big moves. So this shouldn't be that surprising, but I'm disappointed by the blanket increase to health rather than adjusting combo damage specifically or combo length. Combos, even if they're fun to do for the pilot, combos have gotten so long that many people, even beginners to pros, have to deal with the problem of staying focused on the match while you are in a 15 to 20 minute cutscene. It's not even a quick time event where you can like hit a button at the right time to escape or like reduce damage. It's a cutscene. So I think for the flow of the game, a 15 to 20 second combo, which is like a third of the round, is too much. And they should have just looked at that instead of just increasing health. Number 2, gradual adjustments to overly high reward moves. Sorry, I'll have to say that again. This is going to help my editor. Number 2, gradual adjustments to overly high reward moves. This update addresses the overall inflation of attack strength and combo damage by implementing adjustments that can be done quickly to moves that provide excessive reward. We recognize that this is a game-wide issue rather than a problem limited to specific characters, and we plan to continue reviewing and tuning these aspects progressively. That's good that they acknowledge it's game-wide and not specific characters. This is widespread and rampant. Examples of adjustments included in the update: balance adjustments to high-performance moves that can repeatedly create advantageous situations and lead to one-sided gameplay. You're talking about like Jin doing the running move into stance over and over, Leo doing running move into stance. That gameplay loop is really toxic, and it's just a lot of guessing to deal with. I'm glad they're acknowledging that. They're also doing adjustments to moves with disproportionately high reward compared to their risk, ensuring fairer risk-reward balance. We'll have to see the specific numbers Obviously, this is a good thing if the lows are more risky, even if the mids just aren't giving insane plus frames. But we'll have to see details. Number 3, rebalancing the offensive and defensive aspects of the Heat system. Currently, the benefits gained by the attacking player through the Heat system are considered too great. The following adjustments have been made. Revised damage scaling when using Heat Dash to suppress combo damage inflation. Okay, so if you do a Heat Dash to launch, we can assume damage is going down, which is a good thing. Adjusted frame advantage on hit for Heat engagers, maintaining benefits for the attacker while allowing the defender more opportunities to respond. Love this change. They've alluded to it in the past, but we need to see the numbers. Their idea of allowing the defender more opportunities to respond may be out of touch with what is reasonable, right? So if it's +5, that's very different from, say, like +11, right? And we've seen a lot of +11, +19, +31, where there's very unreasonable amounts of counterplay, right? Heat engagers are currently +17 on hit. I would like to see them probably around +8, +11 at the most, but even then, +11 is a lot. So again, we'll have to see what they decide to go for. Additionally, adjustments have been made to chip damage as follows. Reduced additional chip damage during heat. Change the system so that the moves which already deal chip damage do not receive extra chip damage while in heat state. Future updates will also include adjustments to the amount of chip damage dealt by individual moves. Okay, so they've talked about this before, reducing chip damage across the board. I think this is something that's a character-specific issue. You talk about Kuma running 1+2, the chip damage on that is egregious. I think, on a generic level, I don't really perceive chip damage in the heat state as an issue. To me, it feels character-specific. I feel like this is in the wrong direction. Obviously, reducing chip damage in general is better for like the blocking and movement style of Tekken. But I don't think it's a blanket issue so much as it is characters with specific moves and tools. So that's my opinion. Okay, future balance adjustments. In the next update planned for mid-May, adjustments will include reducing air combo damage and reevaluating the performance of Heat Burst. Again, I would like to see them reduce air combo length, and by consequence also reduce damage. We don't need 3 strong aerial tailspins and a Heat Burst that freezes the screen and zooms in, and then Lydia hits you with an attack throw, strikes a pose, and wall splats you again. I think combos can be snappier, people can get back to the gameplay faster, and there's still room for individual player expression in combos. That's just a matter of helping give variety to the combos. If you have a wall carry combo, an Okazemi combo, and a damage combo, you'll get more variety, more intrigue, and more decision making. And it doesn't have to take forever. And evaluating the performance of Heat Burst is good. That Heat Burst is very, very strong and has been the entire lifespan of Tekken 8. But it's already been made more linear. I hope they continue to make it more linear. Some characters like Brian and Dragunov have really good tracking on their Heat Bursts. Additionally, we will continue to review issues that could not be addressed in this update, such as moves that consistently create advantageous situations leading to one-sided matches. That's good. Too many plus frame homing moves. And attacks with disproportionately high rewards relative to their risk. Also good. Moving forward, we remain committed to incorporating player feedback and will focus on resolving cases of overly dominant character performance and interactions that result in one-sided gameplay. And there are no patch notes. That's just their statement. So, if you jumped here for the summary by the timestamp, welcome back. Before we do that, I'm going to make you look at this, okay? This is my personal wish list for Season 2, okay? Maybe it's too small for you to see. Let me zoom in real close, okay? I'm going to open MS Paint. We're going to really look at this. I want you, who are here for the quick summary, to see that my suggestions do not get implemented in this game, okay? I have had so many hopes for how they would adjust the game, and none of these have come into play except maybe, save practice mode settings, okay? The rest of this stuff is fluff at the bottom. Don't worry about that, okay? I have been critical about Season 2's direction. I have directly asked for certain things, and all of the Season 2 design, all of the patch notes have gone in different directions, things that do not align with what I personally want. So I just needed to make that clear, that I have many personal desires for Tekken 8, and these are not necessarily, they're not even being regarded at all, okay? So let's leave it at that. Now I'll give you the summary. They're in the notes below. You could have been reading it the whole time and been ignoring what I'm saying. The release date for this patch, if you're in Pacific time, it's 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, April 16th. That is 2 days from the day this video will come out. They're increasing max health. I think this is bad for poking. I think it's a blanket fix for long and over damaging combos. They need to reduce combo length instead, not just for the balance factor, but also for the gameplay factor. Literally 15 to 20 second cutscenes, that is not an exaggeration, okay? Combos take too long. Gradual adjustments to overly high reward moves. They're basically acknowledging that they can't change all of the overpowered moves they've added in one patch, so they're going to be going through gradually, patch by patch, to adjust high performance moves that repeatedly create advantageous situations and disproportionately high reward moves compared to their risk, okay? This is something that I was basically saying, that I feel like this emergency patch is not going to cover everything, and unless they continuously move in a good direction, people will be upset, and that's not a good thing. Number 3, they're rebalancing the offensive and defensive aspects of Heat. So Heat Dash will deal less damage. Heat Engagers will have adjusted frame advantage. Chip damage reduced again. And moves that already deal chip don't get extra chip during Heat, okay? So generally good changes. Again, I think this is a bit heavy-handed compared to looking at the specific character moves that are a problem. But this change is better than nothing, okay? Future balance adjustments, and that's pretty much it. That's all we're getting in the emergency patch. They acknowledge they'll have to keep adjusting combo damage and heat burst, and then continuously adjusting the moves that give too high of a reward. Okay, this is... I don't think they're going to do enough with one patch. Okay, but for example, just take a look at these situations. Okay, I'm going to share a couple tweets here. They've been shown in previous videos, but I know a lot of people don't necessarily watch every video. You're busy. You got a lot going on. So let me just show you this. This is Leroy alternating between his plus frame mid out of sidestep and his plus frame high out of sidestep, both which go into stance, right? They both give plus frames into stance. This is very one-sided, one-dimensional gameplay, not a lot of interaction, okay? This is what I hope and I assume they're looking to address. Their idea behind these moves is that they're linear, so they're steppable or they're duckable. But the fact that they're plus frames and go into stance leads to these kinds of one-sided mind games. They're not even really mind games. They're just throwing moves at each other. The next thing I'll show you is the Jin Kazama situation, which you may be familiar with, where Jin can do his slash kick into stance, which can also dive kick into stance. The slash kick is a mid, the dive kick is a high. So yes, you can duck the dive kick, but the slash kick will wall splat you. So he's getting chip damage and repeated mix-up situations. And Brian does find the Rage Art at the very end, right? But look at how much gray health that is. Okay, Brian's UI got in the way. Look how much gray health that is. It's not, even if it's got weaknesses, even if there is counterplay, it's not interesting to deal with. And here is just a better example of how degenerate it can really get. Because if you do decide to try to duck, sorry, that's loud. If you do decide to duck at the wrong time, it's catastrophic. And he has so many plus frames, mashing isn't even an option. And here, this isn't a plug. Nino just ends the replay because you can tell he's already dead. So yeah, though that's the emergency patch philosophy. Again, in 2 days, we'll get the patch notes. I'm not optimistic that this is going to make things better. I think with this approach, instead of rolling back the changes and adding things in, they've decided to leave them all in and go piece by piece and make adjustments. Remember that they made 1,500 changes. And it took them since January through now April, so about 3 months, to release these changes. So my best estimate is it will take 3 to 6 months, I think, for the game to get better. If you enjoy this version of the game, there's no problem. I think you should still play it and enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with that. If people are in your ear hating, don't listen to them. If you enjoy the game, play it. Me personally, I hope it's fun to commentate. I hope it's fun to make videos on. I don't expect to be competing in this version of the game until they have made an overall fix to most of the characters. That's my take on this patch. Again, on the second channel, if you want my raw reaction to it, I'll link that below. Thanks for your support. Hope you guys still find ways to enjoy Tekken. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. That was hard. That was really hard to make. I don't know if you could tell how hard that was to make. Oh. Thorg, thank you for the prime. Caffeine Genius, thanks for the tier 1. Appreciate you guys. Harada just tweeted, I just made a fucking video, man. What? That's fine, bro. Not enough to make a new video on it. Oh. I didn't talk about... I missed one part. Where's the fucking patch notes, man? I'm losing my mind. And lastly, they talk about moving forward, we remain committed to incorporating player feedback and will focus on resolving cases of overly dominant character performance and interactions that result in one-sided gameplay. So me personally, my priority is reducing the interactions that result in one-sided gameplay, right? For me, I come from games where the top tiers are kind of repetitive. Super Smash Bros. Melee is a great... I am struggling, you guys. One more time. Last thing I want to talk about is their last statement. They talk about moving forward, we remain committed to incorporating player feedback and will focus on resolving cases of overly dominant character performance and interactions that result in one-sided gameplay. And for me personally, my priority is reducing the interactions that result in one-sided gameplay. Okay? I come from Super Smash Bros. Melee, where there are very few dominant characters, right? You see a lot of the same matchups over and over. Fox Falco, Fox Marth. But the interactions they have are very dynamic. The gameplay is very interactive between both characters. You could see the same matchup over and over again, and you could see something new depending on the players, their styles, their game plans, what region they come from. That's the Tekken I really crave. So if even for a bit we get some stale meta where we see the same top 5 characters, as long as the gameplay is deep and interactive, I'm personally okay with that, okay? I know that's going to be a divisive take, that some people prefer to see more character diversity, but for me, I don't like artificial character diversity. I don't like that we see Yoshimitsu more now because Yoshimitsu is strong. I liked when we saw Yoshimitsu, Xiaoyu, and Zafina players because it was a really unique character to pilot that was hard to use. And the character specialist would bring out really cool techniques, really cool strategies. So me personally, I'm really hoping they lean into reducing one-sided gameplay, and they're taking some steps, but again, the trust is really low. That's what I said in my tweet, and I hope that the patches start to go in a better direction. For what it's worth, they say they're listening, but they also said they were listening before. So we'll have to see what the notes say. We'll have to see what direction the game literally takes, and unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a while because I don't think everything will be fixed in one patch. I wish I had better news to bring, but that's my honest take. If you've enjoyed my videos this far, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Ugh. Whatever. Good enough.
This guy's a molester.
Depresso.
Depresso. Thanks, bro. Why are you on 2 accounts?
Look
It's
at
so
the screen,
confusing.
Michael.
Anyways, I do appreciate
Michael, look at it.
it. Dino Kai. Thank you so much for the prime. This is my phone account. I on toilet right now. Got you. Whatever, man. Hello for Baker. We've seen better days is the best way I can phrase it. But we've also seen worse days. With regards to Tekken, I don't know if I can co-sign that statement. Nice backdash. Wow. Uh-oh. I'm dead. What the fuck?
Akuma, win! Round one. Fight!
Ah. This game sucks, bro. Dude. Yes, I've seen Harada's tweets. Oh my god. Wow.
Cammy wins!
To you, what thing feels the best in Street Fighter compared to Tekken? What makes you enjoy the game overall?
The new challenger!
I like the dynamic of footsies, anti-air, strike throw. I like that the game, like, even if you eat a combo, you are right back in the action. There's a lot of decisions to make. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of choices to make in this game. And there's a lot of layering to the options. I don't know how to fight this dude, bro. Wow. I tried to cross-cut him with my EXDP.
Round two. Fight!
Oh. Oh my god, man. This game sucks, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some bullshit. Pussy ass.
Here comes a new challenger.
Fuck this game, bro.
Round one. Fight.
I hate this character. Oh, I'm gonna shimmy him. I EXDP, bro. My level one.
Round two. Fight.
Hate this game.
Blanca wins. Round one. Fight.
This game sucks, bro.
Round two. Fight.
Oh my god. Ah. I've never labbed that punish.
Cammy wins. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Wow.
Locked on.
Cammy wins.
I didn't know that that would convert. I don't know why I've never thought of that.
Now, find a new rival.
Cammy is sick. This guy's name is Busta Wolf.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I hit the wall. He didn't even know I was gonna hit the wall, bro. I'm dead. This guy's the GOAT.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm so slow. Wow. Shit. I try to walk under, man. I just need an anti-air, bro. That hit him? Wow. I can't believe I dropped that. You got me.
Terry wins. Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Masher. Smasher. Nice. What?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god, man. I suck.
Terry wins.
What's up, Sailor Dara? Do I have one more in me? Yeah, I'm not expecting them to react to my DI. I'm expecting them to jump over it because all my shit always gets jumped over. He grounded Shoryuken? Non-EX? Hate this game. Punish. Oh. Word. God. I tried to EXDP, man.
Locked on.
What?
Cammy wins! Round 1. Fight!
Yeah. Broken ass button.
Round 2. Fight!
I should DP that, man. I need to buffer the DP.
What's wrong? Get up!
Assessing damage.
Ryu wins! Here comes a new
Yeah, I'm
challenger.
logging off, bro.
Round 1. Fight!
That's so fucked up, bro. Masher. How did that hit me? I was walking backward the whole time. You've got to be shitting me, bro.
Round 2. Fight! Cammy wins.
Pussy ass Zangief players, bro. Ah. Feeling optimistic about the patch? No. No. Fortunately. I'm definitely logging off after this one.
Round one. Fight.
What is that? What is that? Fuck this stupid ass character, bro.
Round two. Fight.
I'm so dog shit.
Cammy wins. Round one. Fight.
Okay. This character's so fucking stupid.
Round two. Fight.
Dumbass character, bro. Wow. Whiff punish goes crazy. My DP is so slow.
Locked on.
Cammy wins.
For Street Fighter, I only play Leverless. What MR do we need to get a different outfit? I think either 1500 or 1600. I can't decide yet. I feel like 1600 if I'm real. Hurry. This game is like meth, bro. I'm always like, just one more. Tekken is like alcohol. You never know if it's gonna be fun or depressing. This game is like meth. See, but this shit, I'm about to log off for real. Shittiest dive kick and the shittiest punish to follow it up. Wow. Wow. Okay. I hate this character, bro. I'm dead. I don't know the level 2 combo. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that they didn't revert the patch and I'm fighting Edmund fucking Honda, bro.
Honda wins. Round 1. Fight. No escape. No slide.
What are you supposed to do against this fucker, bro? Did I not land first, man?
Round 2. Fight.
He's burnt out, and what do I do about it? What do I... Bro! I messed up! I jumped backwards! I'm quitting. I'm actually quitting the game, bro.